Aryaman, Future of Civilization. Inner Codes. I'm Professor Diaries. What if the future isn't built on faster machines, but on stronger minds? What if the real progress of civilization is not invention, but intention? Not data, but dharma. In the Rigveda, that force is called Aryaman, the divine architect of order, integrity, and moral coherence. And in this final part, we explore how Aryaman is the forgotten blueprint for the future. In education, AI ethics, relationships, and leadership. Section 1, Civilization needs codes, not just tools. Technology is evolving rapidly. Artificial intelligence, quantum computing, brain-machine interfaces. But something's missing. Wisdom. We have efficiency, but not ethics. We have speed, but not stability. We have freedom, but we are losing honor. Aryaman is not against progress. He is the inner firmware that ensures progress doesn't destroy itself. He is the voice that asks, are we building tools to serve life or control it? Are our systems grounded in compassion or just calculation? Are we growing technologically but shrinking spiritually? Aryaman is not law enforcement. He is conscious enforcement, the inner algorithm of truth. Section 2, Aryaman and AI, Ethics Beyond Intelligence. Imagine a world where machines can read your emotions, write stories, make decisions. Now ask, who teaches the machine what is noble? We can program speed, accuracy, logic. But we can't program dignity, empathy, or honor. Aryaman is the archetype for a new kind of AI. Rooted in cultural intelligence, guided by universal values, designed to uplift, not exploit. When we build intelligent systems, Aryaman reminds us, what we encode into machines must reflect the best in us, not the worst. Otherwise, we risk turning tools of empowerment into weapons of chaos. Section 3, Aryaman and Education Leadership. Aryaman must return, not just in rituals, but in classrooms, boardrooms, and personal relationships. In education, he teaches that knowledge is secondary. Integrity is primary. A student who scores 100 but lacks ethics is a danger to society. In leadership, he represents quiet dignity, promise-keeping vision anchored in values. True leaders don't just have strategy, they have stability of soul. Aryaman is the force that turns knowledge into wisdom and position into service. Section 4, The Sacred Contract of Relationships. In our personal lives too, Aryaman is essential. Every relationship, friendship, love, family, is a sacred contract. Not legally, energetically. When we speak with respect, honor emotional boundaries, show up when it's inconvenient, we are invoking Aryaman. He protects the unseen threads that bind people. Threads that, if ignored, unravel connection. In a time of ghosting, cheating, and emotional manipulation, Aryaman is the guardian of sacred trust. Section 5, How to Invoke Aryaman in Daily Life. Aryaman is not just an ancient deity. He is a living principle, and he can be cultivated. Simple practices include, keep your word, no matter how small. Finish what you start. Integrity is consistency. Speak slowly and truthfully. Honor begins in the throat. Stand tall, walk gracefully. Posture reflects inner nobility. Perform one task daily that no one will ever see, for the joy of order itself. These micro-disciplines awaken macro alignment. And over time, you become the embodiment of what you admire. Not by force, but by flow. Final reflection. The future doesn't need more noise. It needs nobility. It doesn't need more speed. It needs structure. Aryaman teaches us that the real revolution is not in the outer world. It's in the inner architecture of character. So as the world grows more chaotic, let your soul grow more coherent. Be the one who keeps promises, who respects silence, who lives by an unseen code. And one day, when people ask what made you different, you'll know the answer. Aryaman walked beside you. The Force of Healing. The Ashvins previously. We explored the mystical origin of the Ashvins, the divine twin healers, born of light and movement. Now we go deeper. into their divine interventions, their symbology in our nervous system, and the timeless messages encoded in their hymns. Section 4. The twin principles of healing, left and right, motion and balance. They arrive before the dawn, riding a golden chariot that moves faster than thought. But what do the Ashvins truly represent? They are not just gods of Ayurveda or celestial surgeons. They are the two hemispheres of our brain in divine harmony. The left and right brains working in balance to restore internal health. One logical, analytical, the other emotional, intuitive. Together, they heal. Just as the Ashvins bring herbs from distant realms, our parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems send healing responses when we are in distress, repairing tissues, calming breath, restoring balance. The Ashvins are invoked not only for physical ailments, but also for emotional dis-ease, mental fog, and karmic wounds. They are the two forces within us that move in rhythm, like inhale and exhale, like Ida and Pingala, the twin nadis of breath in yoga. In fact, Swarvigyan, the Vedic science of breath, is deeply linked to their presence. When your left nostril flows, Ida is active. When your right flows, Pingala awakens. And when they are balanced, the Ajna chakra lights up, the seat of inner vision and higher healing. That is the secret of the Ashvins. Section 5. Miraculous stories of healing, ancient cases with modern insights. Let us now revisit the miracles of the Ashvins, as sung in the Rigveda. They are said to have given vision to the blind sage Durgatamas and reattached the head of Yajnavalkya after it was severed. They replaced the leg of warrior Vishpala with an iron prosthetic thousands of years before modern surgery. But what are these tales really? They are symbolic of neuroplasticity, the brain's power to rewire, regrow, and relearn. They hint at the Ayurvedic knowledge of cellular regeneration and the metaphysical science of energy medicine. They brought back life to the old, youth to the weary, strength to the broken. And so we ask, were the Ashvins ancient geneticists, neuroscientists, quantum doctors? Or were they archetypes of our own potential to heal? Today, science confirms what the rishis intuited. The vagus nerve connects the brain, heart, and gut. Emotional trauma can be healed with breath, light, and rhythm. Sound waves, mantras, and meditative frequencies promote cellular repair. Every hymn to the Ashvins is a code, a mantra for reprogramming illness into health. And in this sacred pause between verses, we begin to realize healing is not just medicine. It is music, breath, balance, and trust. The Ashvins do not just cure, they restore wholeness. The Force of Healing, the Ashvins, Part 3. As we step into the final chamber of this healing journey, the truth becomes clear. The Ashvins are not bound to mythology. They are encoded in our very DNA. Section 6. Healing at the source. DNA, cellular memory, the light within. The Vedas describe the Ashvins as riding rays of light. What if this is not just poetry, but a metaphor for photons, particles of light that interact with every living cell? Science now shows that our cells emit light, biophotons, tiny flashes that may carry information, like a biological internet. And ancient texts hint at this light consciousness as a medium of transformation and memory. The Ashvins are keepers of cellular memory, the subtle impressions stored in our body from trauma, karma, or even past lives. In modern terms, this could be our epigenetic code, how environment and experience alter gene expression. But the Vedic rishis knew, to truly heal is to recode the self, to shift not just matter, but frequency. Section 7. Ashvins and the Future, Quantum Healing, the Rise of Inner Medicine. Let us now take this journey into the quantum field. In quantum physics, particles are waves of potential, not fixed states. Healing, then, is a shift in probability, a change in waveform, a recollapse into a healthier reality. This is the future of medicine. Light therapies, vibrational healing, thought-based intentional healing, all aligned with what the Ashvins represented thousands of years ago. They were the first quantum doctors, able to merge mind, body, breath, and mantra to resurrect, regenerate, and reawaken. Their dual nature reflects the wave-particle duality, healing not through force, but through resonance. Their chariot, swifter than thought, is the intent, the very energy of conscious will. And this is their final gift. You are not broken. You are not diseased. You are remembering your original design. When you call upon the Ashvins, through prayer, meditation, or vibration, you call upon that part of you that never forgot how to heal. So now we know the Ashvins are not just in the sky. They live in your cell, in your breath, in the still silence between thoughts. And when dawn breaks again, remember, the true healer rides from within. The Force of Healing, the Ashvins. A presentation by Professor Diaries. Explore more divine forces of the Rigveda on our channel. Subscribe, reflect, and awaken your ancient light.